I'm going to tell you about the wild horses at Lake Gregory. Lake Gregory is situated about 3 hours drive south of Halls Creek on the edge of the Tanami Desert. 2 Arab stallions were taken out to the Balgo Palatine mission in the early 1950s. They were taken out there because of their Arab bloodlines, and they needed some Arab stock to breed with the thoroughbred stock horses out there to give them this endurance to cope with the desert conditions. When the mission closed, they released all the horses, and the horses bred naturally around the lake, and some of them died from natural causes, getting caught in the mud, and dingoes took foals. And along the way, most of the horses that are there right now have become the fittest. It's like the survival of the fittest. These horses have very, very valuable bloodlines now. They carry these wonderful endurance skills, and when you see them running around the lake, you can see the Arab horses' influence coming right through. They lift up their tails and arch their necks, and they are just so beautiful. The Aboriginal Lands Trust has held the lease on the Lake Gregory station for a long time, over 10 years at least, and nothing has been done to use these wonderful horses. Nothing has been done to manage them, to geld them, or to learn to ride them, and it's such a waste because these horses were bred especially as our heritage horses. Why should they kill these wonderful horses? People would love to own these horses. These horses are really the most valuable asset that the people who live near the lake have. Our government is planning to kill all these horses. They want to put cattle around this lake. Their own Department of Environment has recommended that all the cattle be removed from the lake. We have evidence from research that's been done recently about how horses are a benefit to the land. When they eat the grasses, they defecate, and all the seeds are held inside their faeces to spread all over the land. In other words, they spread the indigenous plants around to restore the land. Cattle, on the other hand, have a different digestive system, and their faeces just are mud, basically, and they just ruin the land. They're going to put 15,000 cattle out there. They've inflated the numbers for us and said that there are 5,000 horses out there. But recently somebody went out there and they drove right around the lake and they counted only 361 horses. Now we would like to know, where are the rest of the horses? We think that the government has lied to us about these horses. The Agriculture Department has told us that if they don't aerial cull the horses, that they're going to die of lack of food and lack of water. But we have photographs that were taken just last week of plenty of water out there and masses of food. And the horses are very, very healthy. Aerial culling is the cruelest way of killing horses. The sniper sits in the helicopter and shoots the horses in the head, or if he misses the head, he gets them in the back, the legs and the stomach. I have photographs of the horses that were killed in the aerial cull on Fraser Downs just recently. They killed 662 very good heritage horses, and these horses were shot all in the wrong places, and they lay on the ground scrabbling in the dust, aborting their foals and screaming in agony. It was just barbarous. An environmental report in 2009 named Lake Gregory as probably the most important inland waterway in Australia, hosting over 6,000 birds on their migratory path every year. Our plan for the lake includes preserving the lake as a place for the birds. We have presented an alternative plan to the government on how the horses and the lake can be preserved. We want to put a fence around the lake with special water points for the horses. We would like to have passive trapping yards so that the stallions can be gelded. Many people would like to take horses away from there to use these valuable bloodlines for breeding. We've also been offered a PZP program to be able to make the mares infertile so that they can't continue to proliferate. People would drive down there just to be able to drive around this beautiful lake and see these wonderful horses. The government seems intent on putting more cattle out there on behalf of the pastoralists. It doesn't make any sense at all. During their recent cattle muster, any horses that get caught up in the cattle muster could be allowed to us to remove and to find good homes for. They've refused it. They've told us that they're just going to release these horses, only to be culled. Now, what our government fails to realise is that the bloodlines of these horses are really valuable because they've been out there for so long. Only the fittest horses have survived, and these bloodlines make them absolutely perfect for endurance riding, dressage, police horses or riding horses. The wonderful Arab horses out at Lake Gregory deserve to be saved. I've been studying these horses for quite some time, and I believe that they are a real value to our heritage. If you're able to help us with logistical support or donations, please go to our website at www.wildhorseskimberley.com.au. You will find our bank account details there, or just simply ring us or email us to tell us what you're able to offer in a way of helping these horses. We must save them. They are part of our Australian heritage. They deserve to be saved.